Welcome to the podcast from hell. The show with shitty impressions, terrible hosts, terrible research, ugly faces, small penises, bad hair, boring stories, and more pointless and useless shit. And we're back again another week. So get your dildos lubed up because it's going to be a rough one. And welcome to hell.
Yeah.
Welcome to hell.
Is hell? It's hell again. Hell has risen.
Can
hell
I
on
get
earth.
an air horn and applause?
Oh, here we go. Goddamn. Demanding. An air horn and an applause? Who do you think you are, dude? Joe fucking
Oh,
Biden?
jeez, someone just fell over.
Oh, is there a duck in there?
I think I heard a duck, dude.
Clever girl.
Oh, boy.
What was that?
Welcome to hell,
What was
everybody.
that?
I'm Johnny Hell. This is Polly Satan and Mr. Zachary the Devious below me. Yes, we've got a hell of an episode. We're raising our production values, as you can tell with our new little sound bites from Polly.
What's your pleasure, sir?
I love it. I can't wait to hear what else you have in that little bag of tricks of yours.
That's it.
Well,
that from?
I blew my whole load in the beginning.
damn. Well, welcome to hell. It is hell after all. It's really hot down here. How was your week, Zach? We missed you last week. How you going?
All right, I nothing crazy happened last week. I just wasn't feeling up for it. But I did get a girl's number like 2 days ago on one of my
Ooh,
bike rides.
What's the number?
804. No.
66.
Hold on.
Dude,
Yeah.
That's tight. You got it on a bike ride, so you rode past her, and was she like,
it's somebody I've
hey?
talked to for a couple times, and then enough to where I was like, I guess the next move is to get the number,
Gotta
Some
get
digits.
digits, dog.
which I did.
Digis?
Realized that October is like obvious, or like right around this time of year is like right when I accidentally like end up talking to somebody, or like kind of like going on dates and shit, and I'm like, I don't even like doing this. Why the fuck did I get into this?
It's cuffing season, dude.
Cuffing season.
Everybody wants to be single in the summer, and in a committed relationship for the winter and fall.
It happens to
months.
me.
Yeah. Well, that's a strangely beautiful story for hell, but glad to.
Well,
Hey, even in hell, good things can happen.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Let's get Can I get a little sound?
I'm gonna need a
sound
little
for
bit
that?
of you need to restrain yourself from
yeah, I mean,
constantly requesting things from the soundboard. You think it's not free to hit these buttons, man? Every fucking goddamn thing is
Direction.
What was that one? That was somebody else's. That one.
Oh man, where'd that come from?
Orgasm.
What the fuck?
I like how that went on Zach's screen. That was weird.
Well,
What?
maybe there's a little bit of a technical difficulty on my end as the soundboard director. So
Well, keep on sailing on. I believe in you as a captain of the soundboard. I will go down with that ship if it comes to it.
are you telling me? Can you see this? Can you see this?
See what?
Okay, nothing. My penis is out.
Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah, you gotta move your camera down for us
Can you
to
see
your
this? And you say "see what"? Just say no.
Yeah. No. Okay. Never mind.
Well, I mean, we have some special guests this week. If you wanna.
How was your week?
Again,
Oh.
this motherfucker only cares about your week. Apparently, it's so fucked
Well,
up,
he
man.
tells the best stories. How are you gonna
You
top
kidding
that?
me?
All right, go,
Really
Paul.
tell us that. I mean,
Well,
Go,
now
Paul.
I feel a lot of pressure. This is all fucked up, man. How you gonna top that? Yeah, you got a phone
Good shit.
number on a bike ride. You know what? So I've been alone all week. My partner, my SO, my my lover, he's in a different state. I've had the house to myself. Y'all want to go ahead and take a gander at what
Oh,
I've been
damn.
doing? You know,
There's-
don't even think about it because it is a lot of
Yeah, there's cum everywhere.
Direction.
What's your pleasure, sir?
Vigorous masturbation.
gabagool. It's a
Gabagool.
lot of
Ooh.
debaucherous behavior. You know, me and my puppy dog.
I do like me some salted hams.
I'll salt your fucking hams.
What you do not approve of the salted ham comment.
Where did salted hams come from? Why are you talking
gabagool.
about that, Paco? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, just
Fair.
any sort of
I didn't
cured meat.
connect the two.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I've had a pretty good week. You know, being a bachelor again.
Yeah, I hear gabagool and I'm immediately
coming
hungry.
over.
I'm starving now. I'm starving over here.
Looks like it, you skinny fuck.
Well,
Got any good Uber Eats meals, Paul?
Oh, me? Oh, yeah, I ordered a family meal from Popeyes last night. 20 pieces of fried chicken.
Did you really?
Yeah. It
Is
it
it-
was only $35, and I was like,
You didn't do that. Never mind. God damn you.
You don't believe me?
I don't believe you.
You want me to prove it, motherfucker?
Yes, I do. Oh my god. Sorry, Paco. I know this cuts into our
yeah,
everything else.
Sorry, I zoned out there for a second.
Told me he got a fucking family bundle buys for what?
Oh wow, this motherfucker's
Like
so
$35 is like not a lot for just you.
Pauly Satan is a
So
family.
this is what's left. I've eaten it for,
Get it?
there's 1, 2, 3,
I'm surprised
4,
your
5,
dog's
6
not going
pieces
nuts
of chicken
right
in there, and I had it for dinner. Whoa!
Yeah,
dinner last night.
where's your
Lunch
dog?
today, and I fucking dropped them all.
How is your dog not freaking out with this chicken out?
I mean, she's giving me the eye. Just saying.
Real quick,
Are you
though.
happy now? Are you happy?
Real quick though, why were you saying like $35 isn't a lot for one meal?
It's a family meal.
Obviously,
yeah,
yeah.
family.
Okay, so. If you order anything on DoorDash, you're spending some coin on it, right? Because of the upcharge and everything like that. That was
buy
total.
in bulk. My man's thinking.
Buy in bulk, exactly. Hey,
More than $20 on Uber Eats.
Yeah. So, anyways,
you're not getting 20 pieces of fried chicken, then, my guy. All right, hold on.
I'm getting like
back in the
12
food so it
tacos
doesn't
from
spoil.
Taco Bell.
You getting a party pack?
No, I'm getting like 6 tacos from Taco Bell to be fair.
Rip off.
But
you guys wanna? You guys wanna hear
oh,
about?
he just. Yeah, I was gonna ask. Hold on, we gotta wait till Paul gets back.
He just walked off.
Chicken bones away.
Yeah, he just had to show off his Popeyes. I'm glad that
I
Popeyes.
didn't want to. Motherfucker called me out, and
It was
I'm
my
glad
fault
called me
that
out on
time.
my fucking chicken. You're getting
You getting what?
A picture of some chicken.
I'm proud of us. We're doing good. We've grown as a podcast for sure. We've gotten much
We
more
like-
intellectual, much more cohesive.
We're going downhill, I think. For real.
Yeah, we've really got it all together.
The
Good
brakes.
one.
Somebody needs to fix the brakes on this thing.
Would you like to hear about my week in hell?
I said, did anything crazy happen, Paco?
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
You beat me to it.
It was crazy, man. I've just been going to work. I got a promotion from.
Oh, are you now the resident cocksucker of the entire floor?
It was I got promoted from cock liquor to cum guzzler.
Clever girl.
He's working his way up the corporate ladder,
Oh no.
which is very impressive. It's good to
No,
know.
a lot of my friends at work actually watch the podcast. Shout out.
What's up, y'all?
Love you guys.
is that right? Do you?
So do we
You,
take
you
Paul?
must
Do we
work
think
alone,
Sam
then.
does?
Who's that?
Do we think Sam is watching this, or watching, or listening to these?
Should we give
Man,
Sam Wise a
yeah.
shout out?
Yeah,
Shout out,
Samwise,
Sam.
the elf, the half elf, yes.
He's a hobbit, you
The
fucking
hobbit.
idiot.
The halfling is what I meant to say. Oh yeah. And besides that, just playing the Baldur's Gate 3, getting my fucking save files deleted by the devil.
He's there too.
Yeah, man.
Did you call it? Is it Balders or Boulders?
I spent on a real note, I spent like 2 hours just like
Real notes.
re-rolling on a fucking event because I just didn't want to lose the dice roll, and I feel stupid for it. I should have just let it happen, bro. I don't know why I'm like, can't just let the bad thing happen. I just want to reset it like it's a fucking Rick and Morty episode. You guys synced it up.
Some sort of serendipitous.
That was kind of weird.
Well, hey, that sounds like a pretty fun week in hell, both of y'all. And me as well with my big order of Popeye's chicken that nobody believed I actually ordered. They didn't think I had the fucking cojones or the fucking balls.
So we've got some extra
The bones
special
in the
guests this week. And what I want to do this week is sort of get these guests in here sequentially. Alright, so first things first, the devil asked me to bring on Tony Soprano, right?
Are you
nice.
serious?
And I asked him, I said, do you want me to bring on Tony Soprano or James Gandolfini, who played Tony Soprano in the TV show The Sopranos? And he said, Tony Soprano. So, I guess, without further ado, I'm just gonna fucking boop Polly out of here with my fucking deduct machine, and I'm gonna bring on the one, the only, Tony Soprano.
Gabagool.
Dude.
Hey,
Yo.
Gabagool. Hey, you got my money you owe me?
Holy shit,
What's up, Tony?
Goddamn.
Hey, what's up? It's T. Name's T.
What are you up
All
to?
my
Let me
friends call me
pause
T.
this. Don't want to go more than 15 seconds there. Jesus, Jethro.
What are y'all doing today? Down here in hell.
Hey, Tony. Nice to see you. I guess Satan told you to come down here and talk on our podcast for a little bit.
Yeah, I thought it was a fucking bullshit therapy session. Where's that hot bitch who gives me therapy?
Well, before
Yeah, she is pretty hot. I gotta agree with you there, Tony.
I had sex with her once.
That was like my
you
favorite. There
had
was
sex
so much
with a lot of
tension.
people on that show.
Oh, you know it is.
And before we get
You
into
had
the
sex with the one-legged sister.
before we get into the
I was a
nitty-gritties,
fucking machine, kill.
before I bring on our next guest,
Gabagool.
I just wanted to ask you one question. I just wanted to know what happened in that finale. You know, that Journey song played, and then it just cut to black. It kind of implied that you and your family got killed, but it didn't explicitly show us that. So,
I didn't think it implied that.
Can you tell us once and for all what happened after the cameras cut to black and the Sopranos ended?
You know, I would love to give you the rundown. I don't even know what happened.
You don't know?
I was eating a delicious meal, me and my family.
Was it
cut to black
were y'all having some chicken cacciatore?
all day?
It did look. I'm sure it was tasty. I'm sure a man of your stature has a great taste.
You call me fat. Hey, you know what I did to the last guy who called me fat?
All right. Well, okay. That's enough of that. Let's bring on our next
with
guest.
them fishes.
Our next guest died from a cancer that he likely got from inhaling paint thinners while he was working on his painting show. And I'm gonna beam Zach out for this, and we're just gonna bring on the one, the only, Bob Ross.
Hello.
Hey, Bob.
Hey there. Hey there.
Robert?
How's it going, bro?
I don't go by Robert.
Jesus, your eyes look fucking freaky.
I'm a freak.
Hey, can you
I
paint
can
me a
paint,
picture
but
of a
they don't
horse?
know I'm a freak. I'm sorry. Say that again, Tony.
Can you paint me a picture of a horse? I fell in love with this horse.
I
And
can
then
do
some
that.
asshole killed it.
Do you want it in a field
You
or on
fell
a
in love with
tree?
the horse.
I want it on a track,
On a track.
running with its hair in the wind, like a horse track, like a horse racetrack.
I've never drawn a horse racetrack before.
Bob, how do you
I can
feel?
do it.
How do
Or
you
paint
feel
it.
about
Paint
your
it. I'll
likeness
draw.
being used to sell shitty merchandise while your own family and your own estate doesn't really get a dime from it?
I think that's fantastic.
Wow,
I don't.
fantastic! I was imagining
That
you
pissed-
rolling in your
hey,
grave.
that
A
pissed
little,
me the
a little
fuck off.
known
Hey,
fact is I did not love my family. That's
Well, that's why you were working on that show so hard, I guess.
me and you can
trying to
relate
get. I
to
was
that.
trying to get away.
Yeah.
Trying
All
to
right. Well, I'm
plant
actually
happy
getting
trees.
I'm getting pinged here. We got another special guest. I'm gonna have to beam myself out and bring out. You
Well,
know
hey,
him?
who's gonna run the show?
You love him. He's gonna run the show, I guess. It's David Bowie, everybody.
Oh wow.
Whoa, who thinks he'd blow our minds? Hey, what's up, everybody?
Yeah.
I'm David Bowie, and I'm the king of this
Wow.
Welcome to
I
Hell
love them.
podcast
I love
now.
your music.
This,
Love your music.
This motherfucker.
So, Bob, wasn't it freaky deaky how you were always painting those landscapes, man?
Yeah. Yeah.
You've been inhaling a little bit too much of that paint thinner there, eh, Bob?
I can't think.
All right. Well, I'll pass it off
Hey.
to you, Tony. How do you feel about everybody hating your show after that shitty finale?
Hey, David Bowie, you might want to mind your fucking business, bitch.
I thought, I don't know, I just feel like
Oh
if you're
my
going
goodness.
to tell a story, why not just tell us what happens in the end instead of leaving it up to us? I don't,
Maybe
it just
perhaps
feels
maybe
like you were
perhaps I
telling a
died.
really
I
long
got shot in the
story.
back of the head.
I don't, yeah, well then why not just show the audience that? I just never got it.
Hey, Bob Ross can tune in on this. You don't got a fucking imagination. You got
That's
no
all I
fucking
have.
imagination, kid.
All I
You
have
wrote
is
all these
imagination.
gay ass songs back in the 80s and 90s and 60s and
I'm a
70s, and you
star,
don't have
man.
a fucking imagination. Hey, you ever been whacked off?
What's your
Yes,
thought on
I
the
believe
new
I
technology?
have been whacked off, Tony. I've been whacked off quite a few times.
David Bowie. What are your thoughts on AI?
Well, you know, it's a little bit past my time. I didn't really think much about AI until they made that movie with the freaky deaky space flight in the moon. 2001?
And-
Why'd they make that in 1960? My mind
No.
was blown. It was freaky deaky.
You know, I painted the moon once for this project.
Was it the fake moon landing?
Oh shit. Fuck. I mean, I don't curse.
Motherfucker. You motherfucker.
Well, do you have anything to add about the criminal conspiracy to steal your estate, Bob?
I'm dead. But
Didn't they take advantage of you on your deathbed? It was quite cruel.
it sounds sexy.
Man, those paint
But-
thinners sure did a number on you. I guess you didn't really watch the documentary on you that released on Netflix. It was quite
I've
entertaining.
never seen it. I don't have Netflix here now.
Oh, girl.
They only got
I
Hulu?
just paint demons. I just paint demons all day, nude.
Well, you know, I've got a jolly good lot of things to do if you guys don't have anything else to add to this.
You motherfucker. Is that all we're doing? I came here for some fucking business. I need my payment now.
Hey Tony, Tony,
What's
Well,
up,
do you-
Bob?
how'd you feel about being betrayed by pussy?
Oh my God, it was the most heartbreaking moment of my fucking life.
That was one of my favorite episodes.
That fat fuck pussy, I gave that fuck everything.
You did give him a lot of chances.
It was freaky deaky.
His name should have been
Boobies.
that fuck. That fat fuck.
Well, Tony,
I need my fucking robe. Where's my robe?
Tony,
I gotta go get the paper.
Did you ever consider that he didn't think he had your respect because you called him such a demeaning name like Big Pussy? You acted like he was kind of your friend, but he was sort of a man on the outside looking in. You didn't bring him into your circle. You weren't a close enough friend to him.
It's a term of endearment.
It's why he turned on you, because you're a shitty friend, Tony.
You're turned on me because
and you're a bad man, and that's why you're in hell.
Fuck you, Ziggy, you fucker. You dress up in a goddamn spacesuit, you bitch. You never talk to me like that again.
Oh, Lord.
You sound like that fart from Rick and Morty, too, bitch.
Quite insulted. Oh, this is my other personality, because I'm David Bowie, and I have lots of different personalities to me.
I don't even remember a single color because of all the colors that in my brain, apparently, according to a documentary that I've never seen.
Oh, but really, this is so posh, and I do believe this bit has been going on for far too long. So I've got previous engagements I must be attending to.
This guy's talking about a bit. You fucking shove this bit up your ass. And get out of my fucking gabagool store.
I'm gonna play you out with some jolly good flower power.
I love flowers. I like to paint them.
So yeah, the magical high acid levels are pulling me in, and now it has to go back to a normal podcast with regular people.
Clever girl.
That was trippy.
Is Tony still here?
We're all...
Who the fuck is here? I mean, I don't curse, or do I?
Hey, you motherfucker!
Oh, man.
I'm guessing Tony's gone. That was my poor impression of the perfect impression. I mean, the perfect Tony Soprano, the real one. That was just here. Wow, is it over?
Yeah, now the intro to the podcast is over, and now we can actually start the podcast.
Oh my Gabagoo.
Gabagoo.
This is the thing.
Wasn't that fantastic?
I heard a little bit through the walls. There's thin walls here in hell, so I heard some of it.
Yeah, I heard it all too. It was like I was in the same room with those three men.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how that works, doesn't it?
Are we a sexist podcast? We don't have many women on here. Should we start?
We had the Queen of England, remember?
I mean, one out of how many?
We did. I'm not gonna lie, you got a good point. We did just totally skip over Sinead O'Connor, and I want to work to remedy that. We've got to get Sinead O'Connor on.
I know
you know what she is.
A zombie.
Yes. Hey, sometimes you tease somebody up and they just knock it out of the park, you know?
Oh, yes. All right. Well, I have another little assignment from Satan besides the fucking goofy interviews.
It wasn't even an I don't even know what that was. Just like a waiting room.
Well, it started as kind of me interviewing different characters, and then I got fucking hijacked by David Bowie, so it got a little weird, but that's what happened.
Oh, how was it like having David Bowie inside of you?
Yeah, how do you think you got hijacked by David Bowie?
I've been in hell for a long time now. That was not the first time David Bowie was inside of me.
That's one of Satan's favorite punishments. Is just sending David Bowie on people.
Putting David Bowie
the internet is
up
like an alien
inside. I'm a star man.
But yeah, dude, I do have I have another assignment from Satan. Getting back to that,
Who do? You do?
All right, let's hear it. I
it
guess.
was basically one of his Hellbot AIs.
What do you mean hell? Oh, hell bot, like
Yeah,
a
like
bot.
they just generated like a bunch of questions for us for the podcast that the viewers desperately want to know. So it's gonna
You
get
know what? That's probably gonna give me one mighty.
Direction.
yeah, it's gonna get pretty intimate. It's gonna get intimate.
Is it gonna be so intimate that I might just have an
Orgasm.
I love how seriously you're taking this.
I just need to hear what you got because I want to know what.
What's your pleasure, sir?
Let's get into these.
You want to know what my pleasure is?
That's a big wiener. Is that your pleasure? I see.
Oh God, what is? Shall I begin, or do you have any more?
Yeah.
Clever girl.
Oh my God! Is
I
that
do
from,
like that one. Jurassic Park, baby.
Yeah. It sounds like.
No, that's from Toy Story 3, dude. All right, let's hear some of these.
I shall begin. Let's start with number one. What inspired you to create a podcast set in hell and featuring impressions of dead celebrities? So
Direction.
That's the AI voice.
It sounds a lot like Clip Clop.
Do you want to take this one, Paul?
Oh yeah. I'll take this horrible question generated.
I don't know if
by
I can answer
fucking
that one because
computers.
I joined late, so.
Yeah, you really, honestly, you
I
just have to
kinda just-
comment. You have to comment on what we say. So I'd say,
Seems
what
right,
Some
Paul.
of these
Yeah.
what inspired me to create a podcast about dead celebrities and to mock them
yeah.
publicly? You know what? It was probably absolutely desire for fame.
Oh yeah, the noble cause.
Yeah. All I care about is money and fame. So
Well,
I
you're
figured if we exploit dead celebrities, it'd be a pretty good way because with those.
you're on the right track. I wouldn't say exploit is the right term, but you know.
What would you say the right term is?
Yeah.
Abuse posthumously?
Say
What is that word?
lampoon. Lampoon's a better
You
word.
would say lampoon?
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck?
They're public
So you say
entities.
I've never heard of a celebrity called an entity. That's kind of creepy. That makes them seem like that.
Well, I mean, their brands.
They are
Their
demons.
brands are, and that means they are subject to satire, which I must emphasize. We're a satire. If you get offended with anything that we're saying,
I'm pretty serious about this, guys. I don't
Also,
actually joke around at all.
yeah, taking the
No joke.
fourth
Okay,
wall break
we
out
gotta-
of it. We, Satan is making us do this, so we don't really have much of a choice.
Oh yeah. That's right. I forgot that. Oh, he's gonna have my ass later after not even including him in my reasoning.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Fuck!
in for one.
Yeah.
That's a big wiener.
And Zach is here to help us make sure that we get as much torture as possible in. You're looking extra demonic this week, and I must say,
Yeah, he forced me into a deeper level of hell after missing one episode.
Yeah.
He's like,
yeah.
you can't handle the heat? I'll turn the heat up, bitch.
You can't handle it. That. So
I like this.
okay. I love that these questions. I feel like these questions are gonna be the questions that you would ask a more successful podcast because it's like no one gives a shit about what
Sorry.
inspired you
Oh,
to
God.
make a shitty podcast 6 months ago. Oh
Yeah. That no one's listened to yet.
Yeah, so many people out there are like, oh, I wonder how'd this whole thing come about? Like, were they so
Yeah, it's
established and huge?
The people are wondering.
What
man.
are these
They
guys'
want-
stories?
They want to know.
Yeah, I want to know how they met each other, what their favorite fucking dish is.
All right, this goes on to the next one, Paul. And I want to link this to your impression of Elvis here a little bit. How do you approach the
Impression of
process?
Elvis.
How do you approach the process of researching and embodying the personalities of these deceased figures?
Weeks and weeks of hard, rigorous research.
Yeah.
I miss out on sleep. My relationships are crumbling.
Yeah, I can tell, man.
Mental health down the drain.
It really shines through all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Especially the never mind. No, the what's his name from 2 weeks ago? You really I don't know his fucking name, so I'm worse than you.
Hey now.
Smash Mouth.
Hey now.
You know.
Steve Harwell.
Steve Harwell.
R.I.P. buddy.
Yeah.
All right, on to the next one. Let's roll through these questions because I mean these are kind of
Let's get to one that makes us talk about cool things.
yeah. Let's talk about
How do you
Direction. Orgasm.
All right, I like this one. How do you
Boobies.
balance the line between humor and maintaining respect for the memory of the deceased individuals you impersonate?
there's no.
Y'all
line.
we haven't done that yet.
There's no.
What do
line.
you mean balancing? What am I, a fucking acrobat, motherfucker? No, I don't have any. I don't even.
No respect.
There's-
no respect.
Yeah, I'm fucking Rodney Dangerfield out here, dude. There's nothing.
I mean, you know, there's. I try to be a little bit respectful.
Yeah, let's hear your respect.
I don't mean any disrespect to David Bowie. You know, he's an icon. But you know, a lot of people that we do are fucking horrible
think
fucking people
so.
who don't really deserve respect. So it is. That's the balance. It depends on how shitty the person is. You know.
Okay, yeah.
I've got a good answer because I've only done it twice. The first one, I would say I did show respect because I actually did 10 minutes of research and tried to sound like, you know what I mean? Like I actually tried. Today, I didn't look at one thing. The only thing I checked with Bob Ross was, is there music in his video? I was like, that's not any respect.
Well, you know, I mean,
we are breaking down the whole.
we didn't really dig into Bob
foundation.
either. I mean, you know, I just mentioned some
Yeah,
stuff just
because of
from
the questions.
like all I asked about was
Questions
just
are terrible.
yeah stuff.
His
Stuff I
questions call
remembered
for
from
ruining the whole thing.
the Bob Ross documentary on Netflix, which was pretty good. I recommend watching it. Is they fucked that man's like estate over.
Who let that? That a fucking duck.
And obviously The Sopranos. I mean,
I didn't know that.
I love that show. You know, so I had plenty of.
I do love
questions.
Sopranos.
Yeah, fucking Tony Soprano, dude.
But yeah,
Did we already
in
say on
terms
here,
of respect, like, you know, fuck people like Hitler and fucking Richard Nixon and shit that we covered. They're pieces of shit.
Oh, Zach,
Terrible.
listen to how brave he is. He said fuck people like Hitler.
That's pretty incredibly brave, right?
You know what he deserves for that?
You got balls, dude.
Yeah,
This
got
guy
balls
is
on
not
you, boy.
afraid to tell it like it is.
yeah.
Man.
That's a
God,
big
we have
wiener.
voices like that in the world today. If only our politicians could say things like that.
But they can't talk, so they
They
can't form sentences anymore, so
Yes, I am brave. I'm sorry. You know, somebody has to be.
Not like that Braveheart Jew hater.
Have you received any
Oh.
interesting or memorable feedback from listeners regarding your unique concept?
Dude, I get email after email saying you guys are crushing it. I
well,
really
considering
enjoy.
I'm the only one who's shared this with anyone, I've
Okay.
gotten feedback.
No, I've gotten interesting feedback. We've gotten interesting comments I'd like to address from our YouTube on our YouTube
Yeah, we should.
page.
Oh, we should be doing that right now. I will
Um,
say, I am reluctant to tell a living soul that I do this. If somebody asks me, so what, you know, are you doing anything like creative or interesting? And I say,
Well, you
No.
wouldn't mention this.
I've never done a terrible podcast ever, not once.
Um,
Just kidding.
uh,
No,
Dude,
I've
and I'm
told
not
people-
either.
Yeah.
I told Tyler, and he
it-
was like, "This motherfucker's doing a podcast."
You told Tyler Durden
yeah, Tyler
from
Durden.
Yeah,
Fight Club?
yeah,
He's
and then he
fake.
fucking
He's a fucking fake.
We have gotten 2 good YouTube comments I would like to address. Sorry to cut you off.
We've
Sorry.
got 2 questions.
Yes.
This is gonna
Two
be
good-
good.
my question. Comments.
He said
as
2
far as
good.
the last time
You
I
just
checked.
mean 2 questions in total, right?
Not even questions.
No, statements. All right.
Okay, let's hear them.
So the first one was about Michael Jackson and in defense of Michael Jackson, saying he never
Risky statement.
abused any kids and he's like the greatest humanitarian of all time.
Hilarious.
True.
And to that, I would just say, it's never been fully, totally proven that Michael Jackson's a child predator, but it's like if there's that much
All
shit,
alleged.
if there's that much shit like that's that suspect about this guy, it's like come the fuck on. He was
I don't
at
like
the
when people
very
say that
least
though.
a creep
If there's
hanging out
that
with
much
kids.
shit.
Okay, so what did the guy say? You just gave a roundabout. I want to hear
Yeah.
exactly
No, just read
what
the
this
comment. Read the comment.
Read the comment. All right, I'm gonna have to find it on a page.
Oh God, you don't have it already.
Reading the
you don't have it,
comments.
like,
I didn't have.
We were reading the comments. We have 2.
you just remembered that one.
Well, I remembered it because we don't get a lot of
Content.
comments, okay? Besides,
Clever girl.
All right. What's the other
it
comment?
it was the people versus Michael Jackson. Here, I found it.
Oh,
Okay.
he's so quick on the draw.
All right, where'd my comments at?
My comments at exactly right. That's the world to us.
Here we go. Sorry to disappoint.
LCC, somebody, dude.
MJ
Nah,
was an angel on
freaking.
Earth, only helping people. Biggest humanitarian that ever lived. You're basing this on 2 kids that said they were forced to by parents, and 2 adults that until death defended. Okay, I gotta click read more.
I gotta give it to.
Until
Let's
death
shout this guy
defended.
out. What's his fucking user?
Wait, hold on.
dude?
There's more, Paul. Until death defended MJ, then sued for 1.5 billion with lies proven. Seems
1.5 billion with a B.
Yes.
With lies proven.
I like this bit.
I mean, it's poetic.
It says, seems 1 out of 3 would have a brain. No one will understand the loving person Michael was. See you in heaven, Michael. Love you.
That was probably Sam.
I love the way this guy writes. With
Yeah.
lies proven. That's a good line. All right, what's
Yeah.
the guy's name? Or it
Actually,
might be
do
a
like-
woman.
The screen name is Love MJ 2.
We may have been trolled with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for sure.
And then another one is I have to check to see the guy's username. I don't know if he even wants to be shouted out.
No, it doesn't matter.
I mean, nobody's
He's
gonna
getting a
see
shout
this. He
out.
doesn't give a shit.
Alright.
Let me guess, it's Love MJ, my fucking throwaway account.
Let's see, it's on the best of video.
Love MJ 3.
It says
I'm not talking Michael Jordan.
it's from J Len Quintero 9714. It says,
Yeah.
wow, this sucks.
now
Thank you.
Now that's the kind of thing I can get down with, and he deserves a.
Clearly not trolling us.
He is being very honest,
And
and
this
I would
is-
like to ask.
Yeah.
I want to ask that guy one question.
What's your pleasure, sir?
I also want to reiterate that this was a comment on our best of episode.
Which is not a good indictment on our total podcast.
It's sad.
No.
It is sad, but we're just gonna keep on
If
trying.
our best of, and the only comment we get on the best of is, "Wow."
It
It
sucks.
sucks.
Like, I've never been hurt so much by 3 syllables.
Right? It's just so good. Oh my god, this guy roasted us so hard.
We need
with
to get
3
that
words.
guy on the pod,
Really?
Yep.
I do love it. Well, here's to you, Jay Len Quintine 9742 or whatever your fucking name is.
I'll smoke to that.
Jalen Quintero, 9714. Yes, we love you.
So wait, is that literally we only have 2 comments ever? We are crushing it out there, guys.
There's a couple more, I think, probably, but those are the ones that
Well,
stuck out.
Unless they're from some people who may or may not be involved in the podcast.
Paul, are you telling us something?
I'm love MJ.
Oh shit.
Gabagoo.
Here's one for me. Are there any specific challenges or difficulties you encounter while producing the podcast?
Oh yeah, it is for him. It's not, you've also produced these questions, which makes this even more exciting.
Well,
you better have a fucking answer.
To be fair, I have only produced.
AI can't answer it for you.
I've only produced the episodes from season 2 on. I didn't do anything before when we were originally
If you've
starting.
noticed a severe decline in production quality,
Yes.
it is due to that fact.
Hold on, let me play some techno music to make up for it. Yes, I'll do a dance. Yeah, say that.
Hold on.
Say we don't have production values. People love
Yeah, we
this
don't have
shit.
production?
Yeah, look at this shit.
Where are you gonna hear this?
Direction.
Hold on.
Boobies.
Fuck!
Boobies.
Hell yeah,
Okay,
dude.
so
Alright, I'm gonna kill
Anyway.
the music. I killed
this
the music.
is we are
Killing
you know
it.
what? I might take it back. I take back my previous statement about how the quality declined severely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might have gone up a hair.
There you go. There you
It
go.
may have gone up a little.
All right, is that your final answer, Johnny Mike? Oh,
no.
no, I don't think you even said anything.
Difficulties? I don't know. It's just it's been a learning process, and I feel like I get better every week. You know, I'm trying to teach myself new things, and so
Maybe comment on what we should do differently, maybe, if you're listening.
oh yeah.
Instead of just saying we suck.
Oh, no.
There you
I
go.
also appreciate
also
the we
say
suck
that.
comments. Those are funny.
Yeah. You could say that too. Only say
If-
that, just like that guy did. Or
Yeah,
female.
I mean, wow, this sucks. It's probably the most brilliant comment
Yeah.
ever.
It is good.
Short
It's
and
probably-
sweet.
Fuck!
It's my favorite. I like it more than the MJ one.
Oh yeah, it's short and sweet.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, you know, I'm not a lawyer. I'm a satirist. You know, I'm not gonna
Direction.
fucking not poke fun at Michael Jackson
Did you-
just because, it's gonna hurt your fifis.
I will say this, Johnny.
It's gonna hurt your feet.
I always thought you were a lawyer. You're not a lawyer?
Oh yeah. Sorry, you know, you're.
No wonder I'm stuck in jail for
Yeah, you're not gonna get that check back. by the way.
200 years. What's that?
That check is cashed in my account.
Fuck!
Yes.
How do you keep the content fresh and engaging while staying true to the overall theme of the show?
Just for all of us.
Yeah, you know what? I think let's let Zach take this one off. Just let him take it out
I
for a
think
spin.
this is a discussion question, but
Yeah.
You
say-
start
I
the discussion.
Keep it. I don't even remember the question now that I am an idiot.
How do you keep the content fresh and engaging while staying true to the overall theme of the show?
Oh well, people are dying all the time.
Yeah, there you go.
It's true.
going to hell.
Yeah. Well, we also keep to the theme. You know, we bounce in and out of just being like we're in hell and being we're actual people. Like to keep the audience guessing. I think the way we keep it fresh.
Oh, they are guessing.
Yeah, I think the way we keep it fresh is
What's
kind
gonna
of
happen
like
next?
we keep to a sort of structure, but we like to keep it fluid as well to have room for like improv and just messing around. I'm honestly like playing around, seeing stuff that works. You know, I was doing the fucking article thing for a while, just covering that shit, but it just felt too much like side stories to me. Shout out.
What are you
to
talking about?
fucking-
What's that?
Shout out
He's
to
shouting out a much better podcast,
Yes,
more
much better
successful. One we
podcast.
were trying to rip off initially, but we have since changed. Now we're trying to rip off a different podcast.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Well,
hey,
even if you
Wait,
might as well
what?
try, because if you're not trying, you still are.
Yeah.
I would say we don't actually try to maintain any sort of like, excitement or like staying true to any theme. I think we just
We have been
straight
sticking
off
with
the
the
cuff.
we've been sticking with little interview segments and goofy little commercial breaks or whatever you want to call them.
This is way too early in the history of this podcast to be doing a deep dive into who we are personally and what this podcast is about. It's gonna
Yeah.
throw
I
off
don't
the
know.
whole vibe. Everyone's
don't-
like,
I've only been here for 4.
The
what
people
are they
want to
talking
know.
about?
The people
like-
want to know these questions.
MJ and Quick Qual Dongo, whatever his fucking name is, who said we suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
They're
want to
watching
know
this right now and they're like,
why we're doing this.
I'm so glad I got shouted out. I'm so glad these guys are addressing these things that I've been wondering this whole time about this podcast.
That it would be exciting.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it. The other day, this guy came up to me and he was like, "Hey, you're that guy, Johnny Hell." And I was like, yeah, that's me. What do you know Johnny Hell from? And he was like, "This didn't actually happen. This is a fucking dream, you idiot." And then he fucking...
What's your pleasure?
Yeah, and then he turned into a fucking big old bag of dicks.
Big old bag of
That's a big wiener.
You gotta be kidding me. So, all right, where the fuck are we going with this? Are we gonna do we have any, like, real, improv questions? Like,
I had some
Wait, are you
things to
saying
talk
we
about
haven't been
earlier,
doing
and I don't
that?
even remember any of them.
do y'all want to hear a fun fact about coffee?
Sure, Paul.
80% of coffee production involves slaves.
Whoa.
Coffee.
That's not fun
Hey.
at all.
Pleasure, sir.
That's not
It's
fun
a-
at all.
Boobies.
Fun
Erection.
fact doesn't
Orgasm.
actually imply that it's going to be fun.
Jesus.
It's just what it's.
So if you're enjoying that morning cup of joe, you might want to check yourself. One more?
I don't hear that one on my end.
All right. Here's one. Number 10. Let's close it off with this one. We have about 13 minutes left.
Oh, thank God. Jesus Christ.
Are there
We
any?
haven't talked about anything yet.
Are there any
We
future?
haven't covered anything important or
Hold on.
like,
No, this is
I
important.
did say I prefaced this whole episode with this show sucks. That guy, Hondo, Bingo,
Those-
whatever, he's right. And you know what? We could use that kind of thought here on the pop.
Yeah. Come on.
Please
guess
give us
those-
some insight on what we should do better.
Yes. But this one is
But-
important. I do think we should address this because I would like to announce it. Are there any future plans or ideas that you have for the podcast that you could share with the audience?
Yes, I got one. We're doing a bracket style tournament for mob movies. If you're a long time listener, you may recall this.
Oh,
We're
you
gonna
made
do
me
the
red.
top 16 mob movies. We're gonna pit them up against each other, and we're gonna see who wins.
Good to me.
I mean, that is a good,
I
that
already
is a
know
good
good
idea,
cards
and we
win,
should
but-
do that at some point. And thank you for reminding me that we teased that for several episodes, and then just never did it. But
We're still probably never gonna do it. So tune in 50 years. we're still gonna be here. It'll be 1,000 episodes. We still only have 2 comments. The same 2 comments.
But in terms of future plans, this is a baby idea,
Future plan.
but it is something
Okay,
I
sorry,
want to
man.
get done by the end of the year. I want to start working on a little live show for Welcome to Hell podcast. So, what we want to try and do is just get like a tight 10 of material
Fuck!
and just see what we can bring to a live studio audience. So, Whenever
I think we need to try and do this in a room together before we do that.
Yeah, whenever we manage to,
Yeah.
like, this is still an idea in its
We got a
infancy.
long way to go before we do that.
But yes,
Well, I'm down to just let's wing it and be awful. You know, I'm also super down for that.
whenever we manage to tie that together, we will let you know on the podcast. So, but yeah, this is the first announcement that we will be in the planning stages of getting something like that done in the sometime
This is
future.
literally the worst announcement. It's like if somebody was like, "Oh, hey, so
I just want to let everybody know. So, going to be giving out free sex all day.
It's sometime in the future. You're cutting out a little
Yeah,
bit,
and
Zach.
with a bloody wound.
Direction, direction, direction.
What's your pleasure, sir?
Say what you were gonna say. What's it like?
I was gonna say that announcement is like basically me saying, yeah, I'm in the works of potentially creating the outline of producing
Hey, man.
a movie that may get made.
The computer asked me if I fucking had future plans for the podcast, and that is a future plan. So
That's fair.
So we're doing this whole podcast to fucking appease this fucking computer. I just don't even know anymore. Can we?
Gabagoo,
Computer was asking us these questions because
Next episode, I'm gonna do a mandate. I'm doing a mandate next episode. 0 AI fucking produced content. We are getting away from AI. I want us to we can each write our own questions for each other.
We have one question. AI. We all have to write at least one question.
One question you bring to the table, and then we each answer it, and then we can have.
Hey, I gotta do all this fucking picture shit again. I mean,
oh god, the picture shit that you literally do 20 minutes before we record. I mean, no. I remember back in my day when I was Googling images about how hard it was. I remember typing in a fucking picture into Google being like, God, there's so many to choose from.
Guys, I totally have something that do with any of this to say.
Okay.
And I want to see what y'all's thoughts are on it. So, basically, it's about dying, but I'll just say I'm gonna hire my own hitman for me. But it'll be like, do it when when I'm older and already gonna die if I haven't yet by natural shit. But like, just shoot me in the back of the head when I don't know it, and I have no idea it's coming. So that, because everyone's gonna die.
I feel like there's a movie
painless.
that did that.
False.
Okay.
I feel like
Paul's
there's a movie that did that. I've seen that in a movie.
I think Eric said that too at work, but he said there's something similar to that.
Yeah.
But this was just a dumb thought I actually had.
Is the question, how do you want to die?
There's not really a question. It was just I was thinking about dying, and I was like, well, everyone has to go through it. Be painless, and I don't want to know when it's going to happen exactly.
Okay, Zach, follow up. How much you going to pay this guy? Because you might have a buddy here who's willing to do it.
Hey, we got to discuss that. We got to negotiate.
I'm going to need the money
I'm broke as
fuck
fuck.
too, if you know what I'm saying.
You can have all my money when I'm dead.
Wow.
It is.
What are we talking?
About 5 gabagools.
About $200.
Gabagoo.
You know what?
$12.
I will do it to take care of a friend.
You gotta do the wrist thing.
Why I brought that up, guys.
Italian. Oh man, that was beautiful. Very, very, very lighthearted way to kind of segue into the last 10 minutes where we kind of let this podcast die,
Wait, that was that was all 3. What? We're 10 minutes left.
We got 6 minutes left.
All right, well, let's get some real hard hitting questions here. Would you guys rather have your dick sucked by a dog or a cat?
You have to pick one. Dog.
Yeah, this is tough.
You want a dog to suck your dick over a cat?
Well,
I mean, a dog does have a bigger mouth.
Well, the dogs have a softer tongue.
The cat's got that tongue.
Yeah,
man.
the cat's got a spiky tongue.
Quick.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
You go.
So you're both going dog? Can
Yeah,
you say it with me? I would rather have my dick sucked by a. All right, Johnny Michael Hell, you go. Give me a would you rather. Let's hear it. Let's fucking.
all right, would you
God, this podcast sucks.
Well, would you rather like be in a fucking Mr. Bean movie or like a fucking Mission Impossible movie?
Fucking Mission Impossible, of course,
well, no.
dude.
Okay, here we go. Let's spice it up.
Bean.
Would you rather be in a Mission Impossible movie as Mr. Bean, or would you rather be in a Mr. Bean movie as the fucking
As
Ethan
Tom
or
Cruise.
whatever the fuck that guy's name is in Mission Impossible?
Just say Tom Cruise. Yeah.
It is Ethan something though. You're right.
Yeah.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I want to be Mr. Bean in Mission Impossible.
That would be hilarious, dude.
Well, then you're just that. You're like that. Get smart.
It would actually work because he's so fucking quiet and shit. Like,
Yeah.
It would turn into a comedy. And
Could you
if
imagine?
Tom Cruise was in a Mr. Bean movie, it'd turn into fucking a Mission Impossible movie.
Could you imagine Mr. Bean pulling off one of those masks? It's just like they pull off the mask and it's fucking Mr. Bean. It's just like, oh god,
Like,
that'd be
oh
hilarious.
yeah.
If my plan got thwarted by fucking Mr. Bean, dude, I would be like, you're about to. What are they even doing? They're trying to like destroy the world in those movies, right? Like they're like.
Yeah, usually it's some sort of.
It's like
fucking-
Russian nukes kind of shit, right?
Yeah.
So
Some sort of
Yeah.
end the world type.
The world.
yeah. I think Rowan.
Dude, those
Rowan-
masks
Rowan-
scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
Which
The
one?
what?
Oh,
When they would take the masks
oh,
off.
yeah, I remember that.
Dude, it was nothing scarier to me for some reason. Like,
You're a
it's
pussy.
funny that like.
Oh my god.
Direction.
Real quick, I have to say this. The other day, I woke up and I heard the dreams when I woke up. I don't really remember them anymore, but like, this is what I felt though. At least 3 times in my dreams, I was bored.
You got bored in your dreams?
I've
Oh my
never been
God.
bored in a dream until the other. I was literally. I remember being like, I just want to fucking leave. Like whatever I was doing, I remember thinking, can we leave already? Walk out of here. Like,
That is some crazy psychological shit.
That's you getting
You
back
need
to the
to,
grind, bro. That's back in the grind.
Yeah.
right now though,
I don't know, dude. I don't think I have never ever once been bored in a
bored in
dream.
a dream. It was fucking bizarre.
You never had a dream where you like went to work and fucking did some work and it was
But there's
boring?
always weird shit going on.
No. I did have a dream where I was at work the other night. You're right, but I wasn't bored.
Usually some weird shit going. Like there's always like new people there, or like Wes's face is always super red for some reason. He's like, "Is everything all right?" I'm like, "Yeah."
No,
Shout
I'm
out,
bored.
shout out to the movie Waking Life,
Bored.
where that guy was just like talking about having a dream where you go to work for a day, and he
Shout
was
out to
like-
the movie Daywalkers, dude.
He was like,
They're lit.
it's a damn
hold on.
shame they take your fucking waking life for fucking minimum wage, but they get your dreams for free.
What movie are you
Talked
talking
about
about?
Waking Life.
Never heard of
Never
it.
seen it? It's awesome. It's by the guy who did Dazed and Confused. And
Oh, he
it's-
did another movie?
It's dude. He's done a bunch of fucking movies. But
What's his name?
What is that guy's name? Let me fucking.
Alan
Google it.
Watts. I don't know. I just said it now.
Mission
Who's
Impossible.
the guy who did Dazed and
Senior.
Confused?
6. Senior. Jr.
Richard.
His name's Jr.
Richard
Jr.
Linklater.
Senior.
Clever girl.
Sorry, so the people can hear it. Richard Linklater.
Oh, Linklater. Yeah. It's called Waking Life.
Yeah, it's just like this weird ass stream of consciousness movie where like dude man just like wanders from dream to dream. I think he like dies at the beginning of the movie and he just goes through like an eternal dream and the whole movie is just like him passing from like different dream states.
We should do
Taco.
It's
the
like an actual cool version of Inception. Like it's
Inception is
actually
cool, you motherfucker. Inception is cool, man. How dare you?
awesome. Sorry, Zach, you're
I've
gonna
only
say
seen
something.
that movie once.
And it's Johnny Hill, by the
Um,
way.
Oh yeah, I don't actually know your name. Sorry, sorry, Johnny. Who the fuck is Paco?
I did want to say,
Listen to him.
hey Johnny, isn't the biopic of your life going to be called similar to Waking Life? It's going to be called Wanking Life,
Wanking
where
off.
it's just you in everybody's dreams wanking off.
No, it's gonna be just to make it extra confusing. It's just gonna be called The Life of Pablo after that Kanye album.
That's a big wiener. Yeah. It's just gonna be you instead of Kanye West and much smaller dick and no music
Much
catalog.
I'm the voice of a generation.
What's your pleasure, sir?
I am not a gay fish. Oh, we're at an hour, boys. Don't
Oh,
forget
thank
to-
God!
Movies.
End it!
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
End it!
We love
Fuck!
you.
Orgasm.
What's your pleasure, sir?
Like, subscribe, share. We love
Ask
you.
Jared.
yourself what's your pleasure, sir, and if you are whether or not you are whether a clever girl, because in these times of hardness, we must ask ourselves the hard questions.
Bye
Difficult.
bye.